In this problem, we're given that the hyperbolic cosine of u is equal to 17 over 15, and the question is to find the other five hyperbolic functions. So we'll start by using the identity cosine squared of u minus sinh squared of u equals 1. So we can use this identity to find sinh. Once we find sinh, it's pretty easy because we can find the other ones. Okay, so we're going to plug in the 17 over 15 here. So this will be 17 over 15 squared minus sinh squared of u, and that's equal to 1. So 17 squared, I'm gonna cheat and use my calculator. I should have it memorized. It's 289. Yeah, I think I did. I think I did know that. And then I believe 15 squared is 225. Let me just check. Yeah, 225. So 225 minus sinh squared of u, and that's equal to 1. So now we can subtract this from both sides. So minus 289 over 225 minus 289 over 225. Now to perform the subtraction, we want to think of 1 as 225 over 225. So you're basically adding 225 to negative 289. And that's giving you negative 64. So this is sinh squared, negative sinh squared of u equals negative 64 over 225. So let's clear the negative 1 by just basically multiplying both sides by negative 1. That will give us the hyperbolic sine squared of u is equal to 64 over 225. Now here's where it gets tricky. When you take this square root on both sides, you do get a plus or minus. So you get sinh u equals, and then plus or minus, and then you just take the square root of each piece. So the square root of 64 is 8, and then the square root of 225 is 15. So we get this, and I'm pretty sure that's it. We can't really say if it's positive or negative. Remember, the graph of sinh has positive and negative values, so cosine of u is only positive, so I think it's as good as it gets based on the information we have in this problem. So now we can find the hyperbolic tangent. So let me just fix that. Tanh of u, hyperbolic tangent, is sinh of u over cosine of u. So you just divide the sinh and cosine. Okay, so sinh is plus or minus 8 over 15. And then cosine is 17 over 15. So when you're dividing fractions, you really multiply by the reciprocal. So this is really plus or minus 8 over 15. And then multiply by the reciprocal of 17 over 15. So times 15 over 17. So these cancel. So you get plus or minus 8 over 17. So the hyperbolic tangent of u, or tanh u, also has a plus or minus. So plus or minus 8 over 17. Okay, so that's that one. And now we can find the reciprocal functions. Those aren't too bad. So for example, let's do hyperbolic secant of u. That's 1 over hyperbolic cosine of u. So you basically just flip this one. I'm going to skip the work. It'll be 15 over 17. That's 1 over 17 over 15. And so you end up flipping it. So you get hyperbolic secant of u is 15 over 17. You can just flip them. And then like the hyperbolic cosecant of u, that's 1 over sinh, just be plus or minus 15 over 8. Again, you just flip it, right? It's just the reciprocal. Likewise, hyperbolic cotangent of u is the reciprocal of tanh, so it'll just be plus or minus 17 over 8. So these are really easy to get, right? You just flip the other ones. So once you have like cosine, sinh, and tanh, just flip them to get the reciprocal functions. So kind of a nice problem, a little bit different. This is from a calculus book, an older one that I have. I hope this video has been helpful to someone out there in the world. Good luck.